not dilly-dally right now. So yeah, one of my favorite things about this game is that you don't use the sensor bar at all. So you're not at the mercy of that thing. This game's loading times are also just horrendous. I need to go up here. So yeah, everyone's favorite fishing simulator. Speedrun.com. I want to get this little guy over here. I have extensively routed out this game, so I kind of know what I'm doing at this point. I've done 2.5 untimed playthroughs, and obviously the one I did last night. So I'm all decked out right now. No, sorry. Okay. I know there's 4 fish you can catch here. And one of them you can't catch in this season, which is spring. Which you're supposed to be able to tell from the top right corner. That's it. That's the last one. So I guess I'll start explaining a little bit of the routing on this game. So there's 38 different fishing spots you go to in the main route, and I had a little bit of trouble figuring out what unlocked each one. You do have to go to each one to get to the next one. So I was trying to figure out what unlocks the next spot, because sometimes if you go to each one, if you go to a given fishing spot that's new for you, oh my god, if you go to a fishing spot that's new for you, it won't unlock the next one automatically. So I spent most of my time trying to figure out what unlocks them, and it turns out the number of unique fish that you catch is what does it. So the first 3 fishing spots here in Japan, wow. Really is just nothing. I'm trying to find what bait you need for these guys here, and not set myself up well. Alright, losing time here because I'm kind of confused about what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, I love losing time to dog. Yeah, this dog sometimes just gives you stuff, which is great if you're not in a speedrun, but it loses a good couple of seconds each time. So yeah, it's the number of unique fish that you catch that really it determines whether or not you unlock the next spot. And so by the end of this run, by the time you need 100 fish to unlock the last fishing spot that you need to get to in this run. There are 2 post-game spots that you don't end up getting to because it's any percent. Yeah, I'm just gonna switch over to the red worms. Oh jeez. Oh yeah, I have 5 because my dog has. Why did I buy 5? I think this is a carp that I'm catching, this big guy here. And this game gets a little weird, just because like they have to come up with some pretty wild ideas for like boss fish. So it gets kind of funny. Let's see. Yeah, that's the guy I want to catch. Now, there should be some kokanee around here that I can catch. I'm trying to make sure that this guy is what I want it to be. This could be a carp though. Oh, it's a silver carp, okay. Which I already caught, which loses time. But I've caught 3 here, which I think should be good enough, so I'm just going to head back to the ship. So what I'm doing as well is I'm trying to keep track of the number of fish that I've caught, but also which fish I've caught. So I've got a text document here open on my other monitor where I am just like typing down every single fish that I'm catching, just so I don't accidentally double count. So if I spend a little time after each fish that I catch, just like waiting on the menu, that's what I'm doing. So we're going to use an earthworm on this key because it will, you know, quote bite. It's a key, it's not going to bite anything, but it'll quote bite any bait that you give it. And you have infinite earthworms, so you don't want to waste actual bait because points get a little tight in the beginning of the earthworm. Towards the end of the run, it's like you don't have to worry about points at all, but I don't know why that guy's not biting. I think that's an eel, which normally bites antlion, but we should be getting a white spotted char here, because those guys are just obnoxiously ubiquitous. Especially in this fishy spot. Like, you can't not catch a white spotted char in this spot. Then I want to earthworm some catches out here. Actually no, I don't. I want to get. This is tricky. I'm going to antlion very far out right here. As far out as I can get. This rod is terrible. I can't get anywhere with this thing. It's really annoying. I think this is, if this isn't good, I'm going to just, if this isn't a new fish, I'm going to just keep going. Oh, rainbow trout. I should be able to catch eel here, but it might be only a summer fish, who's to say. But now that I've caught the captain's key, I can just, you know, head back to the plate and show it to him, and he's going to be super happy about everything. going over to North America, and we split when we unlock it. So, didn't expect to be saving time there, but you can't spam A too much with this guy, because he'll just keep talking to you, you know? So North America is actually a very tricky region to do, just because the unlock barriers are just so steep all the time. Definitely pressed up there. I want to buy 2 of each of these. Not pressing up hard enough, so it doesn't like that. Oh, I don't have enough. Okay, I'll just that one. Alright, so I'm going to do some lugworm catches, first of all, just to get something done. Now this is the first spot where you can catch a fish that's new for the spot but not needing the fish. So you can catch a horse max as well, and you can also catch one in the first spot, which is a royal horse. And those are the ones you want to catch, look out for, because oftentimes, see, look, there you go. What? Excuse me? What was that about? Oftentimes, if you catch a fish that's new for the spot, you will, it'll give you like a question mark, exclamation point when you hook it on your line. You might have seen that a couple times before. And that obviously gets me really excited, but then if it's, you know, it's not new in your fish journal, it doesn't count for the unlock barriers. So right now I have 10 unique fish and I need 12 to get to the next spot. I'm going to try to overcatch a little, just so I have some extra, because it's very hard to catch anyone in Campbell Lake with the last. That was annoying. I don't know really why this is happening. There we go. So that's the question mark exclamation point I was talking about. Things fell off my desk. So I think what might be happening is that I have a lot of stuff in between the rocks and my Wii remote. And I don't think it was there last night, so I'm trying to move stuff around on my desk and stuff just fell off of it. So the reason I like to buy 2 of each bait is because it gives you that you run out of bait thing, and that wastes time. But I didn't catch the talking tip one now, so I wanted to make sure I got a talking tip to catch. And that's another reason we like to have 2 of these baits, like, in case one of them goes wrong. Alright, that's the stripe, beat, perch. Alright, so I now have 12, but I'm going to keep catching, because I can. Really? And so another strat that I've kind of come up with is when a fish bites, you hold the reel button until you think it's going to let it go. Because if you don't pull up immediately after a fish bites, it'll just get away. Which obviously isn't good. But if you manage to hold the reel button for the right amount of time, you can pull it in really far without having to do any of the actual reeling work, which obviously saves time because reeling when it's not on this meter thing is way faster than when it is. There's also a strat for certain fish where we kind of lead it in towards the shore. Because the fish will follow your bait. It's not the yellow tail, unfortunately. The fish will kind of follow your bait if you reel your line in a little bit. I'm going to do one cuttlefish catch, even though it's the only one I have, so I'm going to get the ran out of bait. Pop up. Might be not. I think it's trying to do it. Or something I already have. Each fish has a certain pattern, recognizable way it likes to go on this meter. At the top there. And so it's sometimes easy to tell what a fish is. In certain points it's so easy to tell that you can just break the line if you already have it. So, you know how I said San Francisco, or the next spot, which is San Francisco, unlocks at, it unlocks at 12 fish. Some spots you have to enter and exit an area after you catch those 12 fish, or however many fish there is, and San Francisco is one of them. So it's super confusing to route out, just really bizarre. And then this guy's here main rival in the game, he's a bit of an asshole. Some early Pokemon generations kind of stuff. Actually, the lobsters over here like lugworm, and I want to use lugworm because it costs me nothing. So, I basically get however many points from this fish. Because catching fish is how you get points, which is how you buy things in this game. So you get the points from this fish without having to use the points that you spent on the bait. And I don't think this is actually a lobster, I think this is something else. It's different. Oh, it is, we're gonna put a phone out here. There's a lot of big guys out here, and generally the big fish, while they're more points, they're also way slower to catch. So if you don't have to catch them, don't, is my advice. And you see here I'm doing this thing where I'm reeling them back into the shore before I'm actually getting them. And I think this is probably a tarpon. Yeah. Because you can catch sea bass here, which are pretty big, and that music there was the music you get for very big fish. So you can catch sea bass here, which gives you the same music, but I don't know. I just didn't think it was a sea bass since those are rare. And tarpon are all over the place. Oh, see, sometimes if you reel it in too far, it doesn't like that, so it doesn't bite on your bait anymore. But now, I think this is another tarpon. Let's see, how many do you need for Detroit, which is the next one? You need 16, so I'm missing one. There's something you can catch with plankton here. Let's see, Pacific herring. Those are pretty rare, so I don't know if I'm going to really catch them here. I know you can catch empty cans, which while it is considered a trash item, it does count towards your fish journal. So it would be nice to catch one using a lugworm, because you don't get any points for empty cans. Oh, no. Oh. That's weird. This is like a... oh. Like a light compressor. Please. Alright. And that quest fish pop-up thing is just because the captain's quest for us this time around is catch any fish. So anytime we catch a fish, he's like, oh, congratulations, you caught a fish that I need. And there's quests in this game. There's side quests. They do not actually... they're not required for completion of the game. This is nice. Okay. I'm breaking this line. I already have it. I'm trying to get an empty can here, which is kind of funny, because generally they're not very desirable, given that they're trash and get you no points. I'm going to start throwing some shore crabs, because those can catch a couple of things here. For example, that. I'm thinking this is a tarpon I want. Yeah, that's probably good. Oh, it's the sea bass I was talking about. Alright. So I'm now one fish ahead of where I need to be, which is where I was going into this, so I'm going to leave. Now, since this is Detroit, we're going to need some new bait. And I think we've gotten a decent amount of combos here. Oh, clearly not quite enough. I'm just going to buy one sauce. No, I can't. I'm going to buy one and one. Now, Detroit's an interesting one in a casual playthrough, because you can catch these metal fish here, and they get you a lot of points. But unfortunately, the bait for them is a magnet, which interestingly, unlike a lot of the other baits, if you catch a fish with it, it doesn't go away, which is kind of nice, but it's very expensive, and the fish take a very long time to catch, because they're generally very far away from the shore, and they're pretty ferocious on the reeling thing. I think I have that already. And that's why having that list of fish I've caught is helpful. So while that is a new one for this spot, so it's giving me the new notification, it's not new overall, which means it doesn't add to my fish count for unlocking fishing spots. I'm guessing this is another one of those guys. They really like that lion, but I can't be entirely sure yet, so. Now, what's complicated about North America here is that certain fishing spots have seasons that you can't go to them in. So Campbell River, which is one that's coming up here, I think it's the fire. Oh no! Campbell River is one that's coming up here. Can't go to it, I think, in winter. Oh, really not helpful, because I don't need that one. You can't go to it in winter. And then one in a future area. Yangtze River, you can't go to the winter as well, and it's currently summer. Each season lasts 3 days in this game. So we're going to want to get to that point before winter hits, so I don't have to wait for Yangtze River to, cooperate. think I only need 18... Oh, I need 22 fish for this, for Campbell River to be unlocked. So, it's difficult. Oh, new fish. I think this is a largemouth bass. I spent forever on my main file trying to catch one of these that was more than 2 feet for one of the quests. See those 2 pink fish out there? The ones with pink outlines are like rare ones. No, this is complicated. Because I'm gonna waste a day if I don't do this. If I don't get the 22 fish before the time runs out. Which is going to be very bad for the route that I'm trying to take. I think this is the white piece anyway. Yeah. If I get behind on these splits, one thing I can comfort myself in, oh, this is an empty can, is that I have a lot of time to save in the South America split. I royally screwed that one up. And the Oceania split. Like, the run just went downhill last night. I ran out of bait, that's fine. I don't think I'm getting this, but unless I'm mistaken, it takes a tiny bit of time to let the timer run out in some situations. And if I can use this time to catch an extra fish, because the day ends at 5 p.m. Unless you have a fish on your line and you just put back to fish. It's just good. Okay. It's whatever, it gets me a lot of points, you know? So points are very difficult to manage in this game. So this is really bad because normally you should be able to get to Campbell River on the day that I just did, but I didn't. You have to wait an extra day now. You have to wait a day after you get to Campbell River because of a dialogue thing that happens there. It's kind of weird. But it's going to mess with the seasons, which is kind of scary. Now I'm going to go by a couple of frogs. See, as you can see, my points are a lot less constricted now, and I can kind of do whatever I want. I'm trying to catch a tire. It's kind of trash item. Yeah, here it is. It's kind of trash item. It's very easy to catch. It's not worth any points, but like I said, it's a very easy catch. So it's one that you kind of can bank on. So when your dogs are generally doing fish as well, is that in the question mark exclamation mark? Sorry, fish. And now I don't know if that means this is a spot or what. Okay, that, ooh. I don't think I caught that on any of my runs before. And that's why having frogs is a very good thing. So, I would be lying if I said I had any confidence in this, like, in my ability to do this as efficiently as possible. But I kind of know what I'm doing more than I think anybody else would. It's obnoxious. Oh, another one. I'm going to cast in a different area. So another thing that's kind of obnoxious but also very helpful to keep in mind is that certain fish kind of live in certain areas of certain spots. So like, I'm trying to think of a good example. So there's a fishing spot in Oceania later on, in Tahiti, and there's two fish there that eat the bait raw meat, which are the hammerhead shark and the great white shark. And they both have a very similar fish shadow size, which are the, obviously the shadows you see in the water there. So I'm going to go back to the shop and buy some red worm and some antlion, because you're going to need them. I actually think I have enough to just go to the tourney that's going to come up here. But anyway, back to my shark story. So, the great white shark and the hammerhead shark, and one of them spawns towards the middle of the ocean, and one of them distinctly doesn't. It spawns pretty much exclusively on the right. So the great white shark spawns on the right, sorry, in the middle, and the hammerhead shark spawns only on like the very far right side of the ocean. And so you can actually very easily tell which one you're hooking based on where you hook it. I think this is kind of yeah. I'm looking for a brown trout here. Brown trout, and if I'm super, well, actually no, because princess trout isn't going to show up in this season. So I'm really looking for a brown trout only. There are certain fish here that are somewhat rare and can't be found anywhere else. Oh, here's brown trout. Can't be found anywhere else, but they only spawn in autumn and in summer, so, bummer. And you would think, oh, then fish here in summer, but then that means that the route would only get to the Yangtze River in winter, at which point you can't go there anymore. Wait. I did just see the pink fish, that's annoying. But I'm just going to take it to go. So I'm currently looking at a guide made by somebody back in 2012. No, was it 2012 or 2009? I don't remember. But it was somebody who had 100%ed the game. And they wrote down like what bait they used to catch each fish in each fishing spot. And so for this tourney here, we can look at the guide actually to find out what we need for the tourney here. And it is like 100% short crabs. And I'm going to grab a couple of prawns just in case, because we might want to look later. And there's an off chance that the target fish will be a tarpon, which I think will also bite short crabs. Let's not get into that. Maximum length for black sea bass. So I almost made the mistake of trying to go for unique fish there last time. So as you can see, there are some very big fish and some very little fish in this fishing spot. And so the very big fish are the white sea bass, and the very little fish are the black sea bass. And I'm pretty sure this is the black sea bass. The target fish for this one is black sea bass. I'm trying to get the one that has the trying to get the one with the longest length you can. And what I'm trying to do is do that, but also catch a white sea bass, because that will increase my unique fish count. See, what's fun about that grab that I just did there is that, oh, tarpon, damn it. That's annoying. Those tarpons always get in the way. So I'm trying to increase my unique fish count, basically. And you can see, like, every single fish in the spot likes short crab. I'm going to take this because it's a black sea bass and I need those. I'm also going to keep in mind that I need 28 to unlock the Api River, which is the next fishing spot that you need a certain amount of fish to unlock. And I'm currently at 25. And the Sea of Akot is the one after this one, and it's very obnoxious. So because I'm going slow here, I might turn in a little early on this turn, even though it's very risky. Okay, there's the white sea bass. Alright, so now I can just focus on getting those black sea bass out there. Now as you can see, that was like a very long cast for this rod, but didn't quite get where I needed it to. Which is why before the next big fish that I need to catch, I'm going to buy a new rod, because they have rod upgrades in this game. I'm trying to get that black sea bass to bite. There it is. I'm in first place. That's good to hear. I'm going to keep going. I don't really want to risk losing this tournament. I've had some close calls in previous test runs. And I'm really not excited to find out what happens to the run if you lose a turn. Alright, that should be close enough to black sea bass, but not. I'm waiting for the little guy. I know he likes short crab. And that big guy just spawned like right on top of him, flying almost out of him there. Alright, since I'm so far behind on time, I'm going to... Oh, not what I meant to do. I'm trying to look at this picture thing. Okay, I'm in first place, I'm going to measure up. Okay, that was good. And that's how you unlock the second card of Japan. So the comedic thing the captain does here is like, he tries to steer you towards Asia, fish there he wants you to catch. But then has some trouble with some waves, some current. And he ends up back in Japan. Like in northern Japan. Rather than southern Japan, which is where you started. right now I'm going to buy this angler's pole, and this is all you need for the rest of the run. You just need something. Oh god, did not mean to exit out. You just need something that will get you by, pretty much. Like that will get you to a decent distance in the ocean. I'm trying to look at what I'm going to need. So I'm going to need a lot of baby ammonia. I think that's about it. And I'm going to try to like overstock on this fishing spot, because the next one is really, really obnoxious about like being able to catch unique fish. I think it's got like 3 ones that I haven't caught right now. And there's 7 fish in the spot. It's really cool. This I want to say is a pretty singer. I just know the spot pretty well. I had a pretty difficult time. I'm going to cast out to the point where there aren't a lot of big fish, just to see what bites. I think there's going to be a halibut here, like a basket halibut. Oh, that's a marble feather. Now I want a really small fish to bite my bait here. You see one coming for it. I want to say this is broken fish, because those are very common here and they have it. Oh, there's a Alright, that pause there was me typing the name of the fish. I have a hunch that it's the same kind of fish, but it's worth a shot. I already got it on my line, but whatever. I'm going to switch to lugworm, because you can do a lot of lugworm catches on the spot. I think unfortunately you can catch an empty can here, which would be the worst case scenario for me right now. Alright, so we went through this spot pretty quickly. And so Afi River is the next spot here where you have to enter and exit a place after catching the amount of fish that you need. And see, now it's unlocked. So for this one, there's a pretty solid fish here that you can like definitely catch. It uses one kind of bait, and it's the only fish that likes the kind of bait. And it's pink, and it's huge, so you know when you have it. But it's kind of obnoxious to catch. The bait costs a lot, and you generally don't really need it. So that mega telescope eye thing he's talking about is the next, like, story-advancing fish we need to catch. And you do need 30 unique fish in order to unlock the spot. And luckily, we have that. So we actually know what bait this thing uses. It is a plankton, so that. And then I want to say just like grab a cuttlefish, grab like an extra baby onion, head out. Because most of the fish in this area use lugworm, according to the guide that I'm looking at. And so the reason you need the angler pole that we just bought a couple of minutes ago was because this fish is very often very far away, to the point where you often can't reach it with the starting pole. Or clearly the angler's pole. Oh, you know why? Because I haven't pushed my pole. I always forget to do that. Alright. Now this is a little more like it. That's not quite it. There we go. That should be about where I'm going to have it. Now, this is a very difficult fish to catch. So we're going to do the strat where you kind of guide it towards the shore, and it's going to just keep swimming towards the pole. There's a certain point where it does no longer go towards the pole. So if we fish like this, there's a certain strat you can almost where you reel a little past when it says to stop reeling, because the game is pretty lenient with you, because not everybody has perfect reaction time. But with big fish like that, it's way less lenient, so you try not to do that with big fish like this. And I call it over-reeling, and you do not want to do it for this fish. Now, we're going to catch some fish using lugworm here. So this one has like 2 fish that I'm mainly looking at that almost always bite, which are moon jellyfish and Japanese conger. And also half-fish thread. And there's a lot of different fish that can show up here with lugworm. I got this, oh, a sardine, I got this right here. I don't think I've caught any of those yet. No, okay. Cool. So now I have 32 fish. The catch margins, like the catch areas in Asia, are pretty steep, which is my favorite. So I want to overcatch here a little, just so I have a little extra lenience when it comes to spaces over there, which are going to be harder to catch new fish in. Because here you can just like put a line out into the water and you're done, right? I think this is Japanese, because those are like stupidly hard to catch. Like this is not good enough for me. It's very okay. It's a half-fish, which I don't think I've caught yet. Alright, so at this point I'm just going to leave the spot because I've caught a very respectable amount of fish at this point. And you can press B to skip that fish on the screen. It's very useful too. So that was a very, very fast Japan 2. And now we're basically back to where we were. So here in Asia, you basically want to just stock up as much as you can on mealworms and a little bit on dough balls. Because, like, I think basically half the fish in this region bite mealworms. Dough balls should get a couple. I'm going to get frogs for a couple. Maybe a couple more anyway, just in case. And then when it comes to the next spot, which is Indian Ocean, it's a lot harder because of the way the region works, because it's on a moving boat, so you can't see under the water, you can't see the fish shadows, you can't see what fish is about to bite your bait, so you want to get a bunch of different ones, just to make sure you get as many different fish as you can. So let's see, that's a Mekong giant catfish over there. I know from the quests that I did for my casual file. But some of these guys are also just going for it, so we're going to let them. I think this is a regular type. So the target number of fish we're going for here is we're going for 40 because you need that many to get into the Yangtze River, which is the place you need to get to in order to get to Mongolia, which is the place you need to get to progress in the game. Okay, see, that's annoying. This is the Mekong giant catfish, and I know I haven't caught that yet, and I know it is the Mekong giant catfish, so I'm trying to get it to bite before the other regular catfish do, and it's not working because they keep spawning right on top of where my hole is. I'm trying to get this guy to bite it. Yes, okay, he's back on it. The Mekong giant catfish is not as difficult to catch. I don't actually remember how many fish you need to get into the Indian Ocean. I think it's 34, which we've had for a while. So I'm not too worried, but, you know, I could go back. Okay, is that guy over there going for my thing? I think he is, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's a sturgeon. Which you can catch in, like, every freshwater fishing spot in this portion of the game. It's kind of annoying, actually. Because they're just everywhere and you can't ever get unique fish. I'm just gonna cast a mealworm out over here because I'm sure something will bite it. Oh, that's a sturgeon, so I'm actually gonna stop and do a dough ball instead. Because dough balls often invite clown loaches, which are pretty good. And I think they can also get archer fish. This is, could be an archer fish to be opponent. Okay, it's a clown loach, which I prefer because you can get archer fish later on in the game. Let's see, is there anything else here that I think I can catch? I think I can catch the Huchen, so I'm gonna go do that. I'm trying to cast long, but it's not always working. Alright, are they gonna see it? Do they even bite that thing? Okay, that's the other fish. Because I really don't know what else to do. So now we're one fish away from being able to unlock the Yangtze River, which means I think like going to the Indian Ocean couldn't hurt here. Now, this fishing spot is so annoying, and I'll show you why. Because, well, I'll just show you. There's a certain fish here that bites like every single bait, and it is so common that it's basically not worth fishing for more than like 2 minutes. Okay, great moment. So at this point I have enough to go to the Yangtze River, but I'm going to keep fishing with the lugworm until I get the common fish that I'm talking about. And it's not really a fish, I'm just leaving it in suspense. Yeah, here it is. You can see why it's a little frustrated. Because it's not worth very many points. It gets the music for stupid small fish. Like, the fish has to be so small to have that music. It's a sea urchin, and when a bait that costs you good hard-earned catch points gets bitten by a sea urchin, we call that getting urged. Now, hypothetically, something should bite this prawn. Yes, okay. And we've been urged. Now we're going to switch to a different bait, because I don't think much stuff bites the prawn, actually, looking at the diagram following. Possum shrimp could potentially land as a saw shark. Could also potentially land as a regal tang. Yeah, there's the regal tang. I'm going to go to plankton, because that has a very interesting range of things it can catch. One of them being the flying fish, is probably the most likely one out of the music. Or it can catch the other thing. I want to say for flying fish you go over a little to the right. Weird reeling pattern. Yeah, there it is. They took the flying fish thing very literally. Now, I don't think anything else here is worth like wasting my time on, so we're just going to go over to Yangtze River. And this is why you got to get to Yangtze River quickly, because you can't go there. You can't go there. You can't go there in the winter. So, see all those pink fish? Most of those are going to be snakeheads. So you drop a frog in, they all come running to it. Now you got a snakehead. So that's the easiest catch, basically, ever. In this entire run. A lot of fish here also appreciate dough balls. So, throw one out. Little fish comes running. So a lot of the smaller fish here, mainly people walk in and yeah, the telescope eye also. That is the rosy bitterling though, which is by far the most common one. Now since it is fall time, we should be able to catch a salmon. This is a sturgeon, so when it bites, I'm going to not pick it up. just to get it out of the water. Let's try over here then. I forget what salmon bite. The guide says fresh lure S, which I cannot buy right now. So that's a little unfortunate. Let's just try some bait here. You know what? I'm going to just actually leave because I don't think I'm getting anywhere with this. I'm going to go board the ship again because you only need 42 fish to get into Mongolia. So it should be good. Menuing on the maps in this game is just so ridiculous. Like, none of the controls make sense there. This guy's an asshole called Betrayal, and I'm gonna prove him wrong by catching this giant diamond. Okay, so that was the point where it doesn't like following the bait anymore. It thinks I'm cheating, which I kinda am. Alright, so that brown bar for touching the fish, we'll see what that means in a second. It means it's going to be a little bit harder to catch. So that's going to pop up, and you're going to shake the leader mode as much as you can. So yeah, you just have to shake the leader mode a bunch. And then somebody gives you a call for, you know, catching the fish that nobody's been able to catch. I'm trying to tackle box reset, which is basically refreshing the arrangement of fish in the body of water until a pink fish pops up. So that's going to be the time in which I know we don't have yet. So we're going to cast that out and wait for the time in to bite. We're reeling it in a little bit. Generally, I think reeling in the fish like that, it uses time on the big fish, like this guy, because it makes it easier to catch, and then obviously you don't have to wait as long to play the shot with it. Now I have 47 unique fish, which genuinely almost puts me at enough to make the next tourney, which is kind of funny. I'm 5 fish away from it. I could just go to the next free fishing spot without having to catch any new fish. And we split once hero shows up on the screen. Oh, that was some good dialogue mashing. It was precise and I didn't go over. It's perfect. So there's something interesting about the next couple of spots here actually. We have a lot of bait in stock. And then this guy is what you use to catch the giant squid, which I will be skipping over because it's kind of difficult. It's actually very difficult, and the only bait that it is known to eat is Sealor S, which, you know, if you screw it up, you have to go and buy another one, because Sealor S is a reusable bait, so you only generally want to buy one. But for the beginning here, this giant squid is a giant pink fish. Like, if it shows up, you will see it. There will be no question about which fish is the giant fish if it's giant squid if it shows up. It is not a question. And then the reason I bought the Sealor S is because there's another fish, which is the clear squid, which really likes that bait. And also there's a lot of fish later on in the run that like Sealor S, and we just got the Amperscad, which looks very suspiciously similar to the horse mackerel, which you can also catch here, so it's super scary every time. It's like, oh, did I waste my time? Alright, where's the clear squid? Now, oftentimes, in this next fishing spot, I will try to catch the catfish if I haven't already, but this time I have. So I'm just going to move on immediately to Loch Ness. And now this part of the run gets super tight on fish to catch, so I'm going to probably try to catch a rare... Oh wait, I think the rare one actually can't be caught here, in this season specifically. I think there's the only thing that I can catch here that I haven't already caught is the eel. So I'm going to attempt that, but I don't think it's going to work. Oh, it is. Okay. Or maybe it's like a carp or something. Thought it's like a sugar spot. Really hard to fight. And carp are just like some of the most ubiquitous freshwater fish. That and rainbow trout, which... yeah. That's good. Alright, I think I'm done with Loch Ness. What is interesting is that you can actually catch both a right-eye flounder and a Pacific herring in this fishing spot, Venice, which I don't think I've caught a Pacific herring yet, so I'm going to try to. And while I put that bait out, I'm going to... So the cool thing about Venice is that the fish come from like under the... Now there's a genuine chance of running up, but most of the fish you can catch here are like fish you can catch. But that is a Pacific herring, which, unless I am horribly mistaken, is a completely new fish. Okay, yes it is. And then what I can also catch here is a right-eye flounder, which bites on, no, not short crab, sea lice. So I'm going to do that. I hope one of them comes back. There it is. You can also catch one of these in the carrot honey, which is coming up, which is the honey that's in the continent. But I don't want to, because it's a honey, and that's kind of a high-stakes thing. probably some strategy made about like combos. I think probably lose time depending on the fish. Not this one though. Right eye flounder. The only other flounder I've caught so far is the marbled flounder, so I know that's a new fish. So that actually puts us really at a really good position, because the tricky part about this is that the Caspian Sea is next, which is 3 fish that you can catch basically everywhere else in the world, kind of like Venice. And I've already caught all 3 of them because they're sturgeon, brown trout, and carp. It's really stupid. Now here in the Mediterranean Sea, though, is where it gets interesting. I'm actually probably going to, once I am done with catching this remora over here, which is the pink fish, I'm going to buy a jellyfish from the store, which I keep forgetting to do every single run. Because that catches the ocean sunfish, which is the big boy you see on the left there. I'm going to catch that even though I think it's pretty good. Maybe it's not. We'll see. I don't trust this, but... So instead of tackle box resetting, I'm going to go to the store, which will also refresh the pool of fish. Pun kind of intended. So I want to get that jellyfish so I can catch the ocean sunfish, which will be pretty easy unless I do something absolutely horrible. So the unfortunate thing about the Mediterranean Sea is that all of the fish that you can catch that are that would be new fish are also seasonal, or most of them are, and also very inconsistent. So I'm resetting until I see a big boy or a pink boy, which are the ocean sunfish and the remora, respectively. And I'm moving over to that spot on the map because it makes it easier to see the whole ocean. It's really taken a while though. Like what? What's going on? Why is not? It showed me both earlier. I really should have taken it when I had it. There it is. And that should immediately catch the remora. I am not going to trust that. That's obnoxious. Alright, remora, I believe in you. Yes. These guys are and the only reason I'm trying so hard to catch these 2 fish is because you can't catch them anywhere else. So that means I know I won't be like, I know I don't have another chance to catch them. And also, they're pretty easy to recognize. For the remora, it's a very easy fish to catch. For the ocean sunfish, oh, I'm an idiot. For the ocean sunfish, you can reel it in very close to the shore, so it's basically nothing. Oh my god. I should be saving time here no matter what, just because, like, all I have left to do here is catch an ocean sunfish and win the tourney. Yes. I should have had this, like, already by now, because I accidentally tackle box resetted something that had an ocean sunfish. Didn't reset it. Alright, jellyfish. I know ocean sunfish is the only thing that bites this, so it should start coming for it and nothing else will get in its way. And the ocean sunfish is also a funky looking dude. So you can get it super close to the shore. Oh, not that close though. It's gonna bite. Yeah. And then the rest of it's pretty easy catch. Because it's combos coming super slowly, and then it's got a very predictable setup there. So yeah, this is the guy I was trying so hard to get here. And the other reason I'm writing down all of these fish names in my text doc here is because my text doc has conveniently numbered links. So I can just press enter and it tells me how many I have. Pretty convenient. So the bait that the fish in Paris, like the Paris tourney, like is Babylonia. And we are almost certainly going to be looking for a posh halibut here. Like I don't think I've ever seen the tourney do any other fish that you can catch here as the target fish. Posh halibut, totally a 3 fish. There you go. And these are pretty easy to recognize. They are the middle-sized fish. Yeah. This guy. I think if I have time, I'm going to go for that. I don't think that I have. So these guys are very easy to recognize because I'm writing on the side of them. And I don't know what the lore about that is. What I believe is that they have writing on them because of the target fish. So the judge who did put them apart. But it's fishing out the lore. If you don't really listen to the lore, it's going to be that deep. So we're going from max total weight of 3 fish, so you're always going to want to keep catching fish. Turning it early is a pretty bad idea in all situations. Whichever one is getting here, I'm happy. Yeah, back to halibut so we get fish up. This is going to be useful for Africa, and then eventually Oceania. Although Africa's pretty good about being able to give you new fish. It's South America that really gets you. And I guess a little bit Oceania. And so in a second, the announcement is coming to where I am placing it. That's pretty good, posh halibut. It's going to be in 50 seconds actually. 50 seconds only. So obviously there's going to be a little extra time to catch some fish. only reel a tiny bit. And we got a very nice spot halibut there. And I'm just going to keep catching until my baby lemon runs out. It's like, I can do that pretty quickly, and generally like buying 10 and catching 10 is the strategy. In the first place, and I overbought a little bit, and I also caught a faster halibut. So I think once I have one left with the that's when I want to exit out, which is good because that means I don't have to go on the bait. Actually steer the pole like the bobber is as a reel in. So if it's between two fish that are kind of coming from opposite directions, I will reel in a little bit to make sure that one of the fish gets it. Like the one that I want. Where is the medium sized fish? Which one? In the first place though. So this is my last catch. It's worth it. Yeah, very much worth it. And these tourneys are like pretty easy. You just have to catch a bunch. Oh yeah. I just didn't know. I didn't even need to go that long. We're saving so much time here. Jeez, that's a lot of time. There we go. I think I have leftover bait of everything that you can use in the Nile. This guy's a Nile perch. He's a little tricky, so we want to reel him in until we can. And that's why that's useful. And now we've got some mealworm. You can catch leopard tenopoma and marbled lungfish in the spot. Those are the ones I'm interested in. And I think we can also catch arowana, but we're going to catch like 10 anyway, so actually I just put it down. Just use a little bit of time. I completely forgot to type in those last two names, so this is a bit of time, but I don't really mind that much. Oh, the other one we're looking for is Nile tilapia. That one's kind of an interesting catch. This mealworm should work on the marbled lungfish. So aside from arowana, we're finishing this fishing spot. Like we're catching all the fish here. So we got 58. And then all we want now is one more. The Nile tilapia. And that ham hock is actually going to come useful later. Because I originally got it for the dino fish, which shows up in Loch Ness. But that never ended up showing up because it's not the right season and we pick up mine next year. But there's one fish in South America that uses it. So it'll be useful to have him. So at this point I have 59 different fish. We're going to stock up on red horn for this next fishing spot. Actually want to buy these too, just in case it's working. Fish that pops up. Alright, let's begin. So this is the location you have to go to be able to unlock that the next tourney, because JJ, the chronic asshole, decides that you can speak. That is a cichlid. Boom. I kind of want that slightly bigger guy right there. That guy. Come on, turn around, buddy. I think this is the 7th strike time. This fishing spot is kind of underrated. I mean, not very straight at all. But I feel like in my heart it's underrated. I don't give it enough credit for being an absolute gold mine of new fish. And then we have the South American lungfish, which is like earthworm. So let's get to that. I'm waiting for that South American lungfish to come by. Because the other thing that Felicity is liking earthworms on here is the compressed cichlid, which obviously we already have. We got it like a second ago. I'm just going to fish over here because this seems a little less crowded. I am begging South American lungfish for you to, once again asking for your not biting my bait support. There it is. Now that's done, I'm going to keep fishing with redworms, but in the other direction, just in case there's a fish here. Oh, didn't know those guys, like, maybe that's a carp or something. Either way, I know the only, like, semi-big fish that I haven't caught here yet is the carp. And also the, And also the electric catfish, but I'll know when I see that. Because it's like bright pink in the water. Then we're going to do one more. Actually, we're going to put out that water weed, because we didn't buy that for nothing. There it is. The worthy cichlid. Are you going to bite? Are you going to bite? Oh, yes. I'm glad I planned ahead for the cichlid. I just thought like 4 times? No. 3 times. After planning all that. And I've always forgotten to get a cichlid, to get a water weed for the cichlid. Oops. No electric catfish here yet, so we're just going to leave. And I'm going to go back here in order to buy some possum sets. Oh, I didn't realize I was going to, okay. For basically the only consistent new catch at the spot. This one's kind of obnoxious to do new catches at, simply because you can't see the fish, obviously. You can't see their size, you can't see, like, which ones are going for, you can't see the fish. This is not what I'm looking for. The only consistent fish here, in my opinion, is the ruby fish. And now I don't know if this is actually going to go well, because I am a day behind my normal cycles, so I don't know if the ruby fish can actually be caught in spring, but I'm assuming it can. Yes. Got it, yes. You can tell it's a ridiculously big combo. Alright, so now we got that. Well, TQ Wrestling, you're the only person watching this, so... But no, I don't particularly. So we got a bunch of new fish here, and also a lot of points, which is going to be useful for the more point-heavy baits later on. Now we can do the turning, but what I want is first of all to restock mealworms so that I have 11 so I can use 10 and not get you run out of bait. And then make sure I have the frogs for blue, just in case an electric catfish shows up during the turning. I want to catch it. Which I'm sure I do, because Oceania and South America are absolute hell to run through when getting fish. So, in this fishing spot, you can catch, that is not new, that's not new. Catch arowana, marbled lungfish, which we already have, leopard tenopoma, which we already have, skull, which is trash, but it does count as a new fish, and electric catfish. And when I say it's trash, I mean it literally. Like, it is defining the game of trash. Yeah. Better than... Technically better than marbled lungfish, because I do get a new fish in my account. Now generally we like the catfish spawn over towards the right. So no. I know that's not marijuana. Stop trying to trick me. Everybody likes the bait hunt. Alright, I gotta go over here. Generally, it's pretty safe to cast over towards the right. Because marble bugs don't generally come up over there. I've honestly forgotten what the rules of this competition are, so let me go. Not that it matters, I just want to make sure it's not like, oh, it's this totally with 3 catches. Okay. So that means I'm going to have to keep catching for a while. So catch them all. Oh wait, I got that. That's you're like a catfish. I need to make sure I grab that. That little fellow, right? That little fellow over there. That big fellow. This guy looks strong. Let's get him. That's nice. That's really helpful. First place, I think that's really nice. I'm already in first place. And that's why the reeling strat is so good. Like, the early reel strat is like, combined with reeling it in, like drawing it in, having to color the bait, it's like, it's OP, because you can just do stuff like that where you barely even have to reel during the actual fish catching. Sometimes that happens. It's just annoying every time. Yeah, we're not going to do that. I'm gonna play a little risky. I'm actually going to completely skip over Shimalta River and just try to go for fish. I'm gonna get a raw meat just in case the super surgeon shows up, but I don't know if it will. We're just gonna get stuck with this. Just in case, you know. Coffee shrimp. Oh no. Oh no. My video, my stream is dying. What happened? I don't know what's happening. Why is my stream dying? Hopefully that clears up soon, because that's really bad. Fucking poor thing. Let's put out some shore crab while we wait for the stream to stop dying. Well, that's what happens when I get really feisty. And like, this is obnoxious because I'm getting tilted because of the stream. I shouldn't really be being tilted on my first recorded time, but it seems I know. Stone Flounder. New best. Alright, that is the super sturgeon. It is very close to the dock. It is worth it. Stream's back. I'm typing in super sturgeon, trying to figure out why it was dying. It still is dying to an extent. I'm trying to catch fish at the same time though, which means put out a cuttlefish. And this stream is like actually responding a little now. That's always nice. Oh, potentially that would help it. Oh, it's a green button. Pressing A, come on. I'm gonna go to sea life so I can catch the black sea bream. The black sea bream. I mean, it's gotta be, right? No, it's the grasshopper. Which It is a quest fish, though, so it's going to lose time to dialogue boxes. That's very popular. I'm pretty sure you can't catch that fish anywhere else. So yeah. At this point, I don't think I'm going to be able to like consistently catch anything else. So we're going to go directly to Camden Strait, which has got some pretty unique fish. The main thing I want to do, stock up on sea minnows while I'm here, because I don't actually think I need. Oh wait, I can't. Right. I'm looking at the guide a little bit. Let's go to the top here. Alright, so I'm going to put out a straw worm because that seems to get the most unique new fish. I have confirmed that I cannot currently get the tiger puffer, which only comes out in autumn and winter. No. I think the best thing to put out here is a cuttlefish. Likely a convict trooper. Oh, a comet. Oh, giant sea bass. Let's see. We've got baby lonia is another option. No pink fish, but actually, no, it's not really. It's not really an option. I'm gonna go with tackle box resetting for a rainbow rockfish. There it is. The rainbow rockfish are the pink fish, as you might gather. Oh, wow. I just noticed my stream is completely dead. Wait, this is distracting. Why is my stream completely dead? I keep getting very distracted by the fact that my stream is currently, or was currently, done. I am so, like, unbelievably overstocked on fish, though. This is wonderful. And there's a chance that I actually catch, like, new fish out in Yakushima, which is where the tournament is. That's the best way to shoot fish. Stream this back for a second. Welcome back, stream. Oh, right. I forgot to have a, like, at least reasonable cutoff distance. It's kind of annoying that they do. The stream comes back one day. I really like her. Oh, hump nose. That's a waste of time. That was a pretty clear message, I just think. That's what happens when you pull up too late. When you're doing that scrap. See, it's not helpful when I am supposed to be getting max weight of 3 fish, and it gives me a fish that would normally be like 20 to 40 pounds and makes it 2. But, you know, that's great. Certainly not in the top 3. Try just a little harder. Wow, okay, I see how it is. Yeah. How's that for trying harder? Pathetic. I want Mr. Turner to tell me what place I'm in. What? How am I not in the top 3? That's cool. You're going for the wallet, right? I'm just gonna double check on it. should be winning. Like, by all accounts, I should be winning at this point, so... Here's hoping. Speaking of here's hoping that my stream decides to do anything. So I know I have two 80-ish pound fish, which means that anything that would add to my score would be like a 60-ish, 200 times 80 minus 80 is about 50 points. That would help. At this point, yeah, let's just measure it. Yeah, there you go. I'm tilted by my extreme dying. It's kind of not super convenient. I get to get a lot of options here. Need that for later. Make sure that we're good on like That's really annoying. Not as annoying as my stream though, which I'm going to keep mentioning until it fixes itself. Okay, we do not have any giant... Oh my god, giant trevally. Okay, that's a new fish for us. Lost time because of reasons that involve typing in the fish, which is kind of annoying. Because that really shouldn't happen. It's like right there, so why not? Well, my stream is reaching new heights of not being terrible, which is kind of nice. Oh, who's the big guy, actually? Yeah, let's put out a prawn for this guy. Who's the big boy? Alright, let's put out a possum shrimp for big boy. I'm fairly certain one of those will work. Oh, you know what? You might like semen better. don't know if that's too close. It's clearly not too close to this other guy. What could that be? What could the guy be going for that semen? Oh, probably a blue marlin. Jesus. Let me live. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ, he keeps spawning fish on top of the one I'm trying to catch. I'm trying to catch this guy. And only this guy. Oh hey, my stream's back up to a normal rate. That's new. Alright, so what else I want? Shore crab. You want to cast out some shore crabs? Oh, no, it's back down again. Stream is having a couple of moments all at once. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird chat. Oh, stream just died again. It was nice having that that spike of activity. Oh, it's back, it's back. We're gonna go prawn again. Let's see. Okay, there's the small fry on the end of the floor. One of the best mean fish in the game. One of my favorites, personally. Oh my god. Oh, I should have taken that. I think that is the optimal shake time. 2:53 left, so 2.47 seconds total. Alright, we are officially at 80 fish. Officially. Which means I'm gonna leave the spot. Let's see how far ahead this puts us from our goal. Yeah, we are 5 fish ahead. We are good. Like, we are solidly good. Oh goodness. Okay, here it is. Here's my regular freshwater bait. I don't trust that. I want the tiny fish. I want the little itty bitty fish. They're over here. Yeah, I don't trust that. I'm gonna go over to the middle here. Okay. Although, maybe that's an artifact. No, it's not. That's just like that's the only interesting fish we can catch here, so I'm going to leave. Actually, I think we can catch a salmon with a fresh lure S, but I don't have a fresh lure S. So, oops. Yeah, let's actually just go to that quickly. Yeah, this guy's allowed this team. Oh wow, that's annoying. Jeez, that's annoying. Okay. I love that. I love it when it's annoying. Alright, is this guy gonna bite the prawn, or are we gonna have problems? You're not gonna have problems. He's gonna bite the prawn. I actually got it this time. Swordfish. It looks very similar to the blue marlin, so I'm kind of like always sus when I pull one up. Those are humphead wrasses, those pink fish over there. So I'm gonna try to get them. Because why wouldn't I, to be honest? Oh, well, I definitely should have taken that. See if the dog works again. No, it won't. Cool. Yeah. Oh, well, that's really bad. Okay. See, the idea here is that I catch a bunch of fish right now, so that I can just speed through South America. But that's not really going to happen if my lines keep breaking. Dogs are candy catching us. That is not special. All the moving type I don't know. They were, it just sucks. Luckily there's no tourney here, so we don't have to waste like 7 or 8 minutes on that. Because those are always annoying. I'm gonna go over here and catch a hammerhead, if you don't mind. Oh, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I don't need those 300 paper prints. Alright, Hammyhead. What do you want? First time catch the spot journal data has been updated. I'm gonna TBR for humphead wrasse. Because as we know, humphead wrasse will kick your ass. These little fellas, not so well, turns out. Should I have caught that? Oh, I think it's a starfish, so probably. I could have also been a whitefish trebly though, or like something stupid like a spear squid. So maybe not entirely worth it. Now I'm going to, before I go back to the ship, stock up on, this is actually all good, I just need some more semen though. Alright, so time for the hardest fish in the game. And that's not like a meme or anything, like, hardest fish in the game, but it's actually easy. If I was gonna say that would be speed. No, this is actually, like, fucking ridiculously hard. Like, it is unfair. Oh, wrong state. And you can't even, pre-reel this guy in that much. Like, it is stupid. It is stupid hard. For a while, this can almost be very reasonable. And you basically have to make sure not to overreel in the slightest. This is about as easy as it gets. I think if you take a really long time on it, it gets way easier towards the end. Really shocked I got that first try. I don't think I've ever gotten that first try, actually. You get to keep the crown, which is nice because you use that for, you use that for the treasure chest in the Caribbean Sea. Oh my god, please. Whoa, big boy. We want to use some coffee as well. It should work on at least one of these guys. I think this is going to be the Patagonia toothfish. Wait, this is the ice fish. I think it's a different one. Fuck, did it, and I Alright, so we are absolutely popping off with how many fish we have. We're pretty much good. Okay. Alright, I think that's a reasonable amount of fish to expect from myself in this spot. Wait for it. Captain Picard's voice is coming. My stars, that's a mighty creature. I'm not very good at Captain Picard's voice. Easy. Easy, it's not even a problem. Alright. So, frogs and freshwater sets get me through like all of the freshwater spots in this continent. I'm gonna go back and get some more speed. Just in case, you know. What do we have to lose? I want to say Black Baccarat is one where you have to enter and exit the place after getting the right amount of fish. Let's see, so you use, I want to say a frog for the Pirarucu, and also the piranhas. So let's actually get a piranha first. Or not, okay. Let's get a freshwater set. I think that's what you use for Pirarucu. No, it's not. It is what you use for Golden Dorado, but I think I'll catch a piranha too. Look at that absolutely rabid and feral little fucker. Since the Golden Dorado is right here and Pirarucus are like a dime a dozen, I am going to try to get to the Golden Dorado. Which is the pink fish here. Alright, come on, Rosé. Come on, well, it's not so little. Come on, guy. Oh, please, just please get my bait, please. If I say please enough, will you actually do it? Yes, please. Oh wow, I need Golden Dorado. Looks so innocent, honestly. Kind of feel bad for fishing him up. Let's see. Pirarucu, you're gonna pay attention? Is he? Or how do you? The piranha is one of the piranhas is gonna get there first for sure. But it's gonna keep on fishing because it's swimming, because that's what it does. I'm gonna keep on fishing. Oh damn. Not all of them do this, so it's actually time loss, but I'm just glad I got one. Alright, so we're gonna get one of the medium-sized fish over here with the frog. Oh my god. One of the medium-sized ones. Please. That guy's huge, what the hell? That fish shadow is just gigantic. The dough ball. Oh, we only have one? That's nice. That's actually completely fine. I'm guessing they're only giving me W and only like Alright, so we have 93 fish, which is like way more than enough. You need 90 to get into Amazon River B, which is the last fishing spot before Easter Island, which is the last fishing spot. Now this one, the only new one here would be smallmouth bass. which it's kind of hard to, you know, get one of those on your line with the largemouth bass and the bluegill going everywhere. So we're just going to skip that fishing spot entirely, which I think is a pretty fun way to do it. Alright, so let's see. I have a feeling that guy over there is a whale shark, which is going to be really obnoxious to catch. Like, just, the whale sharks are always awful, but since we have them right here, it's worth a shot. Like, these guys are consistently really terrible and hard to catch. As you can see. That was really good. They're huge. Okay, now, what else can I get? Let's try sailfish. Oh, that might be a great white shark. No, that's a tahiti fish. We're good. This is sailfish. Great white sharks are like absolutely not worth your time in this run. They are rare, they are obnoxious to catch, you have a high chance of breaking your line with them, and it's just not worth it. Don't we already have one of those? We have blue marlin. I don't think that we do. Yeah, we don't have that one. Okay, that's kind of weird. I'm going to tackle box reset for a treasure chest. And see if I can get to it. They are normally like just barely, either just barely in reach or just barely out of reach of the fishing pole that you have at this point, which is the one that you have for the rest of the run. After the mega tails go by. So, in an ideal world, we're able to get this treasure chest. It's not like this is an ideal world, though. Let's just see if another one pops up in the next, like, couple tackle box resets. Oh, that one's way closer. We're getting that one. We are totally getting that one. Aren't we? Fucking aren't we? Are you kidding me? No, I'm gonna try a place to get closer. That should get to it. No, not quite. Let's see. Oh, please, please, please. It's right there. Yes, it's coming. These guys are a little tricky sometimes, so... Oh, he doesn't like being that close. Okay. Well, have it your way then. Or don't. I think I have to be 100 feet out, which is kind of ridiculous, but... There we go. He should bite that. Really? Just gonna ignore the fucking crown that's right in front of you, treasure chest. I see what it's gonna be. Okay, he's going for it. These guys are infamously like really erratic. Don't have a lot of overwhelming. As you can see, I'm just not gonna bother. I have 95 fish. Like, we are good. I'm going to go get a Dovall though, just because you need one of those for a Haku, which is one of the more consistent catches. be using freshwater sets for most of this, which means I came severely underprepared. I'm going for this big guy that was kind of towards the shore, because I'm pretty sure that's an alligator gar and not the other guy that's super funny. I am actually just going to go back to the store and get a bunch of freshwater sets because I did not realize we were so low on them. Because you need them for like half the fish in this spot, so might as well. Oh, it's not it's hard to say. I don't think it is. Maybe it is. Yeah. Electric eel. 6.8 feet, 7.1 pounds. Fishing masters. You never see swimming. Super electric eel. Tiger, forgot about those guys. Yeah, those are a little tricky to catch. Let's see, I never got the grub for the angelfish, which is kind of something we want, but the pacu should come and bite on this pretty soon. I said the pacu should come and bite on this pretty soon. Thank you, pacu. We're looking for 2 more fish. One of those can be the bellicose piranha. The other one, I'm going to go for earthworm catch on a tambaqui. Or, you know, potentially an alligator gar, but that's a lot harder and less likely. Caught that in Africa. It's gonna turn over the day, I think. Oh, there's an alligator right there. Not like I was going to be able to catch it or anything. And didn't I run out of freshwater sets anyway? No, couldn't have. About so many. Yeah. What I'm going to do is go for a grub. Because I do lose like a pretty obnoxious amount of time if I don't get 100 before the day ends. actually going to do a super slow strat, just to save time in the day. That was pretty awesome. Bellicose Piranha should show up at some point. If it doesn't, I'll be mad. I mean, if it doesn't, like, what happened? I'm pretty sure it's a year-round fish. Just kind of rare. It'll probably show up and I won't be able to catch it, if I'm being honest. Come on. Oh, it's over. Okay, well, I know what I'm looking for tomorrow. Actually, oh, wait a second. I think I'll be able to unlock it without plus day. Okay. Oh wow, that's convenient. It's right there. Alright, Bellicose. Come with me. Come with me. Come over here. Oh my god, why are you stalling? Oh my god. Oh, I think it reached its limit. It's generally the number 100. So it's even less than this button. Alright, then alright, that's how you know we got 100 fish. And then we don't do plus day, which is good. Alright, Fiendfish is like a pushover. I'm not even lying. Fiendfish is like, it's supposed to be like the biggest fish, but no, it's just fucking some guy with every fish. Oh, limit, okay. Should have known that. I mean, I kind of did, but I didn't. I should have known better than to try to push it. Please. You're a fucking angler rod. You should know better than this. Oh my god. But now it's not even near it, so what's the point? Okay, that's perfect. Alright, Fiendfish. Alright, Fiendfish? Yeah, there you are. for the end. That's the start. There you go. And that's the game.